Hello, Saggies. So this video is going to be for the first half of October. All right. Um so I hear decisions. I hear like a database, like a database system. Um and I hear a move in. So for some of you, you're about to move in or you're looking for a date to move in. For others of you, it's decisions around a project. Um, Decisions around a project. And for some of you, you're getting, for some of you, you're getting the runaround, or it's like there's answers, like trouble trying to find answers. For some of you, I hear like voicemails. So you've been leaving voice messages or sending out emails. You haven't been getting a response. I hear a delay. So there could be a delay in something that you're trying to start. I hear launch. So this to me sounds like I hear profitable business and like launching. So this can be a really busy time for you. I hear slow down. Spirit is telling you take time to breathe out or slow down and therapeutic. Like make sure, and I hear going on empty. It's like make sure you fuel yourself with food that can energize you, because a lot of you seem to be working. I'm talking about working nonstop. I hear the word headaches. Some of you nausea. Ooh, and I hear date night. There's a lot going on. And then I hear like confusion. There's a lot of confusion around you the first half of October. And for some of you, I hear toying with your emotions. So you could be confused because you feel like somebody is toying with your emotions. But you don't have patience for it. It's not something that you're willing to put up with or deal with. Not this time is what I hear. Like not this time. Like I hear like the joke is on you. So it's basically like I refuse. Like I won't allow anybody to waste my time. The joke will be on you, because I hear the word like left on red. You will leave people on red. You will ignore people. And I hear turbulent waters. So to me, when I see turbulent waters, it makes me feel like your emotions can be up and down. Like maybe one minute you can feel really confident, optimistic about your choices. Yep. Has to do with choices. And then the next minute you feel defeated or depleted. Like energy, it can also have to do with your energy. And that's what I'm saying. It's going to be really important for you to it's going to be really important for you to keep like tend to your spiritual self, because your spiritual self is what's going to fuel whatever you're trying to put your time and energy to. So like sea salt baths, and Spirit is saying like make it a routine to take time out to do meditation, deep breathing, going in nature, sea salt baths, exercise, anything to like replenish your internal parts. And needing more sleep, I hear too. For some of you, I even hear taking a rest. You can be taking a break from somebody. And you know what? Like when I was meditating on the sign of Sagittarius, the first thing that came to me was a song. And it was like, basically it's a soca song. And it's like, people just study your business. You're doing good, they're talking you. You're doing bad, they're talking you. They never have nothing good to say. So it could be people just watching you and trying to put their 2 cents in on your life. But I hear on the outside, it's people on the outside, people who you could have left, because I hear left the trail. You could have walked away from a lot of people, and I hear the voice message. You're not taking people's calls. You're not. I hear like you're devoted. You're really devoted to yourself. You're really devoted to yourself and whatever you're trying to construct. It can be constructing yourself, like wanting to level up. I hear needing to embrace change, or you're trying to embrace change. Let me go now into this. Oh. Yeah. So once again, I mentioned I already mentioned this. Like you're seeking for answers, and when I see the birds, for some of you, when I said like nature is going to be really important to you, or finding time for meditation, I feel like a lot of you could be doing this. Like you're trying to go within to find answers. Yeah. And this is like a really healing time for you. And this is like healing around your heart. And this is beautiful because Spirit says like movements, like being able to move will help the healing to your heart. So it's basically like whenever you have trauma trapped in your body, I hear grieving. You could be grieving the loss of someone. It could be the loss of someone that you're no longer with, or it could be grieving the loss of an old life or an old identity, to me, you could be grieving the loss of what was, and that can be including yourself. So when I spoke about nausea and headaches, you could be going through a spiritual awakening. For some reason, Spirit just told me, or vice versa. So if it's not you who's going through a spiritual awakening, vice versa could be somebody at a distance. Someone at a distance from you is going through a spiritual awakening. And someone at a distance from you could be having trouble sleeping. And I hear making amends because they're on the outside. For some of you, whoever this person is on the outside that you're no longer talking to, I hear flooding the timeline. So they could be flooding the timeline if you're still friends. If they're flooding the timelines, like wanting to be noticed by you, like they still care. They still care, and then caring connections. I think you're tired of this because when I turn this card over, it's like I'm sick of it. Like I'm sick of this cycle. I'm sick of it. I hear the word irrational. You feel like someone could be irrational, their way of thinking or their way of doing things. And I hear the time is running out. So you could be losing your patience with this person. Many of you don't want to hear about them anymore. A lot of you just want to move. It could be just move away from somebody and heal your heart. Working. This seems like this is like a really productive time for you. And this is another way that you could be. I hear channeling in messages. For some of you, you have a telepathic communication with this person. Telepathic communications with this person. So basically, you're not going crazy, Sag. Like if you feel if you feel somebody's energy, like somebody trying to communicate with you, or somebody popping up in your dreams, it's not you losing your mind, or why do they keep appearing in my energy? Like it seems like they could be holding on to you energetically, and you just probably want to move on because you're tired of the repeated cycle. And you're definitely not the same anymore. To me, I feel like you could have stepped into your power, because this is to me like a boss attitude, like a take charge type of person, a no nonsense, ain't tolerating, don't bring it to me, don't you know what I'm saying? It's like, don't do it, don't bring it to me, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to And I hear like taking steps. So you're taking steps. Like maybe you could be, for some of you, I hear like if this person thinks they can come back, they're in for a rude awakening. So for some of you, you're not even with it. Like don't even think about coming near me, because they could have hurt you really bad. But what you don't realize is this pain triggered another awakening inside of you, and this boss attitude that you now have is because of this caring connection that could have pissed you off. Because I hear like maxed out to the limit. So emotionally, I don't even think you guys are available. Yeah. Obstacles. I feel like this relationship has so many obstacles that you're just not really with it. Let me see. What is Sagittarius? There's going to be somebody who's going to come in and compete for your attention. And whoever this person is, you can loosely deal with them now. Once again, somebody else on the outside. So the beautiful thing about you stepping into your power and you being bold now, like being bold in a sense where you might not like what you went through, but to be honest with you, this boss attitude is because of all that you've been through. For some of you, once again, triangle affair, and it's almost like things didn't work out with who they were with, so now they want to come back to you, and that's why some of you are like, don't come back to me now, like I'm the first. I'm first, last, only. And if you don't see that, I'm not gonna try to change your ways of how you view me. So it's like you're putting your foot down. You definitely have the upper hand. I feel like you're in a situation in your life where you get to choose. You get to decide of who you want to be with. You call all the shots. This is the energy that I get. It's very, very strong. It's very potent. You're very alluring. Attraction. A lot of people are attracted to you in your vibe. You got that vibe. You got that vibe. You definitely stepped into your power. But it's like you stepped into your power. I hear heightened intuition. So your intuition is stronger than it used to be for the ones of you who are spiritual. And have a connection to angelic guidance. Your intuition is stronger. And I hear firm, like you stand firm on your values and your belief. It's like your self-worth is really, let me see. The alchemy. This is you. I already knew that. Baby. Ain't no ands, ifs, or maybes. You the boss. I mean, duh, right? Baby. You the boss. I hear mathematician. Some of you guys are really, really good with numbers, or you work as a math teacher. And you're in a place where you are now, I hear the word superficial. You don't want to deal with superficial people, and you're at a place where you're validating your own self. To me, this also looks like somebody who's really into like being beautiful. So your essence is ridiculous. And I mean that in a dope way. It's like you look beautiful, you shine, you stand out. You've been really making sure like your outer appearance is on point, Nails done, hair done, everything did. Let me see what's going on for the cross watcher. What energy do they have? I hear missing you. I hear stereotyped and misinterpreted. So if this person stereotyped you, And I hear walls up. Like they had their walls up to you. They stereotyped you. They misjudged you. Cross watcher spirit. Whew. I mean, this is sexual arts. This is how they're feeling. So whoever this person was, they connected to you sexually. I hear screaming for you. So that's what I mean. Like if you feel this person in your energy, it's not coincidental. Like they feel very passionate about you. I hear losing hope and losing sleep. And redundant to make changes. So it's basically like they would have to step up in order to be with you. Let me see. Yep. Beauty. They really admire your beauty. They find you like truly attractive. And this is what I'm trying to say when I said alchemy. It's like you're truly in your power. Your skin is glowing. You look good. Some of them really experience some intimate nights with you because they feel really, really strong about being intimate with you and particular moments that you shared together that they can't get out their mind. I hear flashbacks. All right. And it's like, I hear glorifying you. So behind the scenes, they're glorifying you, but to you, they might come off cold. Tell me more about the cross watcher. Yeah. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. So like I said, you guys are apart right now. And I feel like you're recharging. And you don't know. Even with decisions, it says patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. You don't really know what's going to happen. Spirit, give me one card. How does the cross watcher feel? First half of October. But just be careful. Like, I just keep hearing like reluctant to change. So if there was something that was standing in the way of you two being together, this person is having a hard time with change. Yeah. For many of them, they're trying to release you. Like they feel burdened, like wanting to work with you. It's giving them a lot of anxiety. Like I already said, expecting the worst, sleepless nights. They're trying to release it, but they're struggling. I hear like this person has a hard time adapting to change. What else? Yeah. Wanting a passionate new beginning with you. Having lots of anxiety. Like wanting to stop thinking about you, but having a hard time. Having a strong desire. What else is coming towards Sagittarius? The first half of October. What's coming towards them? Yeah, for many of you're going through a purging process, and you know, with purging and releasing, it could also be this person that you're going to release. I hear I'm sick and tired of playing this game. A lot of you're ready to move on. Yeah. And a lot of you're guarding your heart anyway. You learned how to master your heart, and you learned how to master your emotions. So it's like I did say that, like closing off your heart. You don't want to do this anymore. You really, really don't. I feel it in the